Kita belum mission apa? High key astronomy class. Meet Nettie after dark. Nettie? Mana Nettie? Nope, not this one. Ni aku baca nilai astronomy class dulu. Okay, let's go astronomy class. Dia baca apa, bulan ke bintang? Defend against the dark art. Okay. Let's get Levioso. Where's Levioso? This one.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Tali pun. Bidah balik kan. Ni ada satu lagi lah Trevor pun. Tapi kat mana aku tak tahu ni.
Revelio.
Kat mana nak tanya aku tak tahu. Aku lawa kat atas ni. First time aku tengok. Aku lupa lu bintang lu apa maksud dia. Hello sir.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Boleh angkat barang apa ni? Tak boleh. Oh, ni pelatah ni.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sure.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Sure, Professor Kali. Ni first time aku main kelas ni apa?
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose.
Slithering.
Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ravenclaw.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups.
Teacup.
Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Oh, kau naik paling atas sekali.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
On your own. Okay. Focus. Very easy.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Yes. Why not?
Dismissed.
Pelajaran tu apa nanti?
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
True.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thank you.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Cool. Find Amit telescope in the storage room. Where is it?
Off my stargazing as long as I could. What good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Only one.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
What is this? Chess. 41% yeah.
A pristine.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Where is Amit?
What's wrong, little sis? Afraid of a staircase?
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
Hello.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But are you in?
Of
No
course.
one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
So excited.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Let's go.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Sleeping toast to cat.
It is nice
Revelio.
having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Kan aku tu.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as
Kita pakai ni.
tight as I expected.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
That's a wall.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio.
That was a chance to chase after student decade ago when they were too obsessed with their student to care much. Oh, really? Personal hygiene, huh? Chat.
Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Yes.
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors.
Revelio.
Go on, try it out.
Boleh pakai ni? Ni? Kan? How about this one? How to use a astronomy table?
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Nope.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's...
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Macam mana guna tu, ha? Scope tu. Oh, sini banyak.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
This one?
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Ni. Oh, kena pusing lah. Kena pusing. How to stand this thing?
Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
Dia kena zoom dekat sikit. Dekat kan? Okay. There we go. Lira nama dia.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
So banyak lepas ni aku boleh jumpa orang ni aku boleh letak teleskop lah. Challenge unlock. Find astronomy table.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Nak ke mana? Kau mission ingat? Exploration. Aku ada ni apa tah? Aku ada talent dah 1 point. Apa ni kan? Puff skin fur, increase damage with incendio. Yeah, there we go, talent. Okay. Advancing telescope. Quest assignment available soon. See. So boleh buat dah macam ni. Sebab aku ada wing guardian lebih besar. Jauh bodoh. Jauh gila. Aku kena buat ni travel point dekat-dekat sikit.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You ought to cut back on pudding, Mr. Freedom. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupid.
Tak, kita buat save point dekat-dekat sikit. Apa? This one? Aku clear area sini dulu.
Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Also. Confringo. Incendio. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Incendio. Potato. Stupid one.
Dekat sikit ending lah. Nice. Tak, ni macam jauh sangat, malah happy lah. Kita buka spec sini dulu supaya senang nak travel point.
He's weak. Yes, he is.
Nice.
Spend more time petting the things.
Boleh guna ni enemy. Guna juga.
Know you there. Confringo. So close. Confringo. Everyone gets lucky now. How do you want to give up?
A lucky shot.
Confringo. Spelling off. Guardian Leviosa.
Saat ni kita pakai ni.
For what you've done to helpless
Places.
Nice. Take area situ.
Revelio.
Aduh. Full pula tempat ni. Mana tempat tu sini? Okay, ada enemy kat depan tu.
I've always said that travel
Revelio.
hardens the mind.
Confringo.
Nice.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crancroft.
Seems we may have an inch.
You've made a mistake.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Places.
Poacher tracker. Sekejap kita pakai ni. Levioso. Pertama ni. Nice.
Everything's alright.
Niffler. Oh, Niffler. Okay, ni dalam Federal HB boleh tengok datang ni. Dia pandai pick lock. Datang ni. Niffler nama dia. Dekat mana kat sini ya? Sini. So, let's go here. Sekarang ni aku punya space full lah.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Saya baju sikit. Nak punya beg aku buka sini terus senang kan. Sini dulu.
Nice to see.
Anything more about this area? No fault.
Revelio.
Ada apa bang ni? Not right now. Busy. How about this one? Sini ada kok.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Off on another adventure.
Sure. Sampai. Oh, ada lagi. Cing. Cing baik.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
Nice. Aku buka travel point senang sikit. Baru boleh travel cepat. Alah, you can enter one mounted pula. Haram. Levioso. Alright.
Revelio.
Wait here. That. Hey.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
Okay. What are your reasons for going after Rookwood and Harlow?
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Okay.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Okay. Climb to the apa? Delta main. Oh, tak boleh guna lah babi dia.
Revelio.
How do I go out there? Sini? Tak boleh. Di sini.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Force kalau kali ni ya.
That did it.
Shit. Okay. Shit lah. Full lagi slot aku. Aku destroy dulu satu benda. Pasal destroy lah. Aku nak collect lagi ke dia penting ni. Headway maybe. Jadi destroy yang paling low tu. Apa lah. Destroy. Okay. How about this one? Afiq ke cloak? Level 6 dah lah. Level 10. Where? Rugged Dueling Proof. Aku boleh ambil ni Sat. Shit, jatuh pula dah. Okay. Tak boleh lah banyak. Ada lagi benda aku boleh ambil. No. Mana datang ni? Tak boleh ke?
Revelio.
Mana datang tu lah? Macam mana kau climb atas tu? Must be another.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Siapa letak atas ni? Shit. Atas ni kan? Macam mana aku nak naik atas? Sedap nak ada problem kok.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Shit, jatuh kok.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Aku kena pakai Leviosa punya patut pun. Punya susah baik aku kau.
Revelio.
Aku punya lah cari siapa tak boleh masuk. Pakai Leviosa. See.
Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Leviosa. Descendo.
Okay. Tak masuk sini. Kena kecil belakang.
Revelio.
Ada apa ni?
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Okay ni.
Leviosa.
Tak time sikit.
Descendo.
Okay. Betul lah. Tengok. Cari. Tadi memang susah baik aku pakai tu. Yep, there we go.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Sekejap ni. Saya dapat.
Revelio.
Tadi ni buat elektrik. Tak. Banyak lah.
Leviosa. Descendo.
Push the gate to open. Sekali lagi. Ya, sekali lagi.
Confringo. Leviosa.
Dan kita pakai.
Descendo.
Nope. Kita pakai ni. Kita pakai ni. Okay.
Leviosa.
Tadi kita nak pakai ni. Akio.
Accio.
Sekali. Okay.
Leviosa. Accio.
Oh shit dia.
Leviosa. Accio. Capulso.
Okay, nak kita pakai ni.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Capulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right back.
Nice.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Ni susah kan macam ni. Aduh.
Revelio.
Ada apa?
That is the main keeper. My guess is that we'll find Halo and the letter inside.
Halo.
We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Halo kan yang binatang tu lah. Dia dah halo yang binatang tu. Shit.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back up now.
Depa punya.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted. There's got to be another way to get up to the roof.
Shit.
Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Revelio. Accio.
You've had fire with you if you think you can outdo my take. Carry the sack.
Kau ni kan? Shit, masuk luar sini.
Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
Levioso. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Tengok ni atas. Oh ni. How the fuck do I go inside?
Repulsor.
Tak boleh ya? Ke sini. Ke sini ke?
Revelio.
Tadi saya kalau lu tolak tadi macam ni kan? Sebelah sini.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Macam
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
cik. Ni kan luar biasa yang ni. Okay. Okay, kita buat pakai
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
alah, cik lagi silap lagi.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Okay.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Alah, shit. Haram ti.
You can feed a beast or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Okay.
Revelio.
Fight telefon ni pula. Aduh, bye. Tadi ni. Okay.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Tadi ni apa?
Revelio.
Nothing. Oh, dah. Chest. Apa pula?
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Confringo. I've seen better.
Levioso.
Is this? No!
Big. Fight terus. Tak ada macam senyap lah. Level 1 nak lock
Hello,
pada.
Gamora.
Hai. One. Ni. Okay. Sama boleh. Tak mampu susah. Jalan ni dah apa?
Revelio.
Aku mesti dia kena agree punya tempat spell ni.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Level 2 unlock oh. Tak ada apa. Lain apa? dah. Dah apa? Apa tadi? Oh, boleh. Turun dah. Sini. Cik.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Okay.
Levioso!
Leviosa, Expelliarmus, Incendio, Incendio, Fringo, Stupefy, Incendio.
Simple. Now what? Sini ya? Lock lagi.
Hello, Homora.
Dia lock aja mampu. Nice.
Revelio.
Kita dah masuk ke depan. Apapun. Mana tangan dia bagi?
Confringo.
Ni. Ding.
Revelio.
Buka. Tak boleh. Okay.
Levioso. Incendio. Confringo.
Satu kan. Dia ada banyak krik ke?
Revelio.
Ada dua. Keep an eye on my stat Is your mysteriously disappear. That liar cheats us on what was ours, so I take what could and hide it here. 20 down here and treat no better than food. What is it? Identify. Banyak identify item. Pergi ke roof. Sini. There we go. Lupa dah.
Y-wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Oh, dia 2 ekor kan?
Come on.
Hello, Homora.
Hurry.
Cepatlah. Nice. Aku nervous macam tu. Abracadabra bhai. Kecil bhai abracadabra je guna dah. Aku simpan datang ni. High wing.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Unscheduled run. Schedule. Tak laju lagi ya? Yang boleh je sikit. South Hogwarts region. Kena balik Hogwarts kan ni sebelah gue. Sekolah kat situ kan.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Laju kau dia boleh pergi. Hidup.
This is amazing.
Dia pun tinggal sana.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Cui. Kalau aku pakai ni pergi kerja kan syok. Saya pakai motor lah. Cik duit cik. Kau ni. Kau pergi tempat depo ni. Di tempat dia bersembunyi kan. Bekok
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
I summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Jadi Tentang Aku sekarang ni Highwing. Tengok item my lock. Fuck me. Highwing baik. Dah jadi Tentang Aku sekarang ni. Caligo. Oh nama dia Caligo lah. New base inventory slot unlock. Highwing Caligo. Tak terbang.